Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today, you know that we are reading for our favorite Capricorn idols since this is Capricorn season. Of course, I will do my best to read for all of them, but yes, we are just starting. So, I had been reading for some and I noticed that there's a pattern that they were all males. So now we are going to introduce a bit of the feminine energy. Um, so yes, it's going to be the turn of Blackpink Jisoo. And of course, it's not necessary that you spam that you want a reading for Jenny as well or the other members. As you know, I'm keeping a sort of order in the sense that I'm going to read for Jenny because it's also her season. She is a Capricorn as well, but probably a little bit like closer to her birthday. And also, I'm going to do an update for the group, so don't worry. I'm going to read for them. I'm going to do the reading for them for the 2023. So don't worry. So yes, let's see the cards that she got. She got the Ten of Cups, Seven of Pentacles, Seven of Swords, the Hangman, and the Ten of Pentacles. And then from the oracles, she got the card of Healer, which is really beautiful. Actually, I was getting a lot of hopeful vibes from her, like, um, in the sense that I think that life is not easy for Jisoo. I think that um, life is not easy for anyone that it's fame, and especially for Blackpink, because of the comments, the pressure, everything. Um, but I think that she definitely has a very hopeful nature in the sense that I think that she's very focused on working on herself. There's a sense that she knows that she's not the best. I think that, she got a lot of pentacles, and these pentacles actually are very meaningful. These cards that she got, the numbers, the amount of pentacles. So definitely Jisoo is someone that she had mastered her own self, in the sense that she's very self-aware of what she's good at and what she's lacking. She's very realistic in this sense, and I know that probably because she starts with the Ten of Cups, so definitely she's surrounded by a lot of people that love her and accept her for who she is, with all her sides, with her different traits. But because of this, she doesn't relax in the sense that she knows there's a lot of expectations for her, and I believe that life has always been like this for Jisoo. Like, I think that everything she got it because she tried really hard to get it, like to transform herself, to adapt herself, to somehow, like, she, she she thinks that with hard work and with a lot of determination you can make it. But the best thing, I think that it's for her, and definitely I can see it here because I have two tens. I have the Ten of Cups starting the reading, and I have the Ten of Pentacles finishing the reading. So for her, the people that accompanies her, the people that is near her, the people that is her friend, her community, her tribe, her people, is very important. And in this sense, I think that it has to do more, like, I don't know about Jesus' friendships, but definitely she's a friend. She has friends. She has like a very secure, very modest, but very loyal and secure community of friends. And I think I can say this because she does give me off. She's a Capricorn, but she also reminds me a lot of her moon in Aquarius. This need of expanding her her connections, and also like expanding possibilities of being someone's friend. And I think that when I say this, I mean friendships outside the members. Like, we know that they are very close with the girls, but I think that these stands here are showing me that she has a bigger community. Probably she has a lot of friends, or it's a combination of meaningful people around her. So I think that this is the reason why she doesn't get like sad or worried, or it's like she does have these insecurities inside of her, but she has a great system of support. She has a lot of emotional support, and I think that this is the key to her success. um, Definitely she's someone that she gets along well with groups of people, with different kinds of people. And she's also very like modest, in a sense that I think that she's not that sort of glamorous friend, because we know that Capricorn, it's all about status, and sometimes Capricorn people, especially influential people, they tend to hang out a lot with influential people, with people that are rich, or with people that have a name of their own, a successful business, and of course that Jisoo is also a very successful person. But I think that here with the Ten of Cups is like telling me that her biggest treasure is um, is her community, and probably her family as well. She has like a mix of family and friends, and there's a lot of people in there. So I think that as long as she has this support, she will be fine. And I think that this is life for her. Actually, to be friends with very like regular people, I even see her like participating in groups, like like being parts of groups. I don't know, groups that gather because they're reading something, or because they're studying a craft. I don't know, probably. I think that for 2023, she still is going to insist in working in her acting skills. Definitely, there's something here about wanting to focus on that aspect of her career, and I see her working really hard. Definitely, she's going to work really hard, because she wants to deserve opportunities. She doesn't want opportunities to just fall in her lap. She wants to deserve things. Um, But then in the middle we have this seven of swords that definitely I think that fame is very tricky for her, and probably this also represents the vibes that come to the group, or everything that it's about Blackpink. I think that Jisoo is not blinded to the situation where the group is, where there's a lot of rumors, or probably there's a lot of haters, or there's a lot of like, it seems like there's like very mixed emotions and feelings and opinions about them. So I think that for Jisoo, it's also a year where she's going to be to learn to be a bit more a bit more reserved, a bit more strategic. Also, probably hiding her desires, or what she wants to do, probably hiding it for a bit until this is confirmed. Probably being very low key, very. I mean, we know that she had always been like this, but I think that in this period in her life, probably she feels a more intense need to hide some aspects of herself. And I think that this also has to do because we have the hangman. So probably Jisoo does go for moments where she feels really sad, or where she is invaded by this feeling of sadness, of not feeling very comfortable with how things are going professionally. Um, but I think that she chooses not to say what she really thinks, or she just stands there, like she tries to be very neutral. She tries not to hurt anyone's feelings, she's just there. But I think that 2023 is going to be a year where she will have to also be more strategic, and probably, yes, like not getting too much attention to herself, because probably the criticism is going to be there as well for the 2023. So I think that in this case, she's going to have to get on this very reserved attitude, um, hiding a lot of things about herself. Um, Probably, like, I think that there's a conflict inside of her about like how much do I share with the fans, because I honestly believe that, I mean, it's not the fans, I think that it's the audience in general. I definitely believe that Jisoo, to be honest, is a very happy person. I think I can say, I have read for a lot of Blackpink members, almost like every 3 to 4 to 6 months. I have been reading for them. I have dedicated my time to read for them, and probably I can say what I'm seeing right now, like a sort of like a feedback about this, about reading for her. That probably she is the happiest member I had read for, in the sense that she's very simple person. I think that um, definitely she knows she is famous, but at the same time, she's very realistic about what fame can do for her, and what it seems like this girl, like, even if everything is over for her, like when it comes to popularity, she will be happily, like, and very gladly go back to her normal life. I don't know, working in someone's shop, like, I don't know, living in the woods. I think that this is her mentality. It's that she is a very grounded and normal kind of person. This is a kind of person that she was just living her life, and suddenly the opportunity of becoming part of this huge project came in. Um, but I think that she has this, like, like she's not desperate to keep being um, like popular or recognized, or she's not actually. She can go back to her life very well. Of course that she doesn't want to, because she wants to keep going. But I sense that for her, she's really happy. She has this tense here. So it means that she is in this very, she had already experienced a lot of things in her life. And I think that she had learned a lot, but at the same time, she wants to keep things simple. She wants to keep her routine simple. She wants to even keep her friendships, her family, her dynamic with other people simple. And I think that this is what makes people fall in love with her. Um, Honestly, I think that she also is thinking about having a family of her own, and in this sense, when it comes to romance, I don't see like a person. I don't see nothing related to romance, but I definitely sense that she's very fulfilled emotionally, and that there's a lot of people that contribute to this happiness. And I think that it's not just like, oh, my family, oh, my friends. I think that potentially there could be someone. There could be someone that she is giving her this emotional stability and support. and also that she is building this sort of like very like a routine, like something of value. It's like, I'm sorry, I got a hype. I got a hiccup. Um, so I think that this is, she feels very whole, like very satisfied, like like um. So I think that probably this is why she's like, oh, I wish I could share this with the fans. I wish I could share this part of myself, like really letting them know that I'm doing well in my personal life, and that because of this I'm working hard every day to show a better side of myself. But definitely 20. I'm sorry, guys. I had a cold recently, and my throat is failing me. Um, so I think that probably um, there's a part of her. She does have the syndrome, the imposter syndrome, definitely. With the Seven of Swords and the Hangman, definitely. I think that she could be much more successful if she wanted to, but somehow she chooses to stay humble. She chooses to be at that level because she feels fulfilled. This is a person that she's happy with what she has. So like, and this doesn't mean that she's not ambitious. She is ambitious. It's just that her perception or idea of what happiness and success is very different from any other idol I had read for, especially females. But this is why I think that she has something of value waiting for her, ruling for her, like really being devoted to her. This is why I think that there's someone that definitely loves her very much, that supports her no matter what, that is like always there for her, and is a very sweet person, and is a very devoted person. So so she's like, oh, well, I wouldn't mind to become someone's wife. Like, and definitely for her to form a family of her own, probably she would be really happy to do so, but it's not the time yet. But she's definitely thinking about it. She's thinking that she definitely wants to be stable in her career and in her relationships. So yeah, but when it comes to Blackpink, honestly, I think that she's going to do well with Blackpink. I think that this is something that I always get when I read for the girls. Despite of all the haters and people like really like having their own opinions about them, I think that the girls are very successful and they have a very established fame. Um, which I think that in the case of Jisoo, it's like, yes, we have it, but at the same time I feel like I cannot trust this. Like I think that Blackpink is going to go on for a while. Um but definitely there's always going to be this fear in the, at least from Jesus' perspective, is like this fear of being judged and also being put into situations where they feel like they are not worth it of what they have. So, but definitely, prosperity is always going to be at the end of the road because she does finishes with the 10 of Pentacles. So obviously, mentally, there's going to be some moments where she's going to struggle, where she's going to feel a bit stuck. Probably when it comes to creation, she's also going to be a bit um, like block, like with wanting to say something or wanting to create something, and actually that the ideas are not going to run very well. Like there's a bit of blockage there, and also about words and I think that it's better for her to be selective with what she says or what she shares, because there's a high possibility of people like misinterpreting things. So I think that definitely she should like watch out for that. But at the end, there's the Ten of Pentacles. So I think that she will be successful no matter what. Like she will achieve this this level of recognition, and she will also have it with her people, with her group, with her with her loved ones. I think that this is very important for Jisoo. She's not an individualist. She's someone that she definitely wants things to be abundant, and happiness to be for all of us. And this also can conclude like the fans also being happy, like, because fans are also part of the idol's life. They are also part of their community, and definitely I can see this from Jesus' perspective, that she definitely considers fans also part of her people. So she wants everyone to be happy. It's just that probably, the toxicity of rumors and speculations. I think that definitely she, as a Blackpink member, she has to, watch out. She has to be, you know, reserved, just take care of yourself, like don't share too much, because it's a dangerous kind of, it's a very confusing atmosphere for them. So it seems like they can never win. So they have to be very selective about, okay, if I do this, how do I present myself, what do I say, you know just take care of yourself. And also with the card of healer, definitely I think that there's a lot of, Jisoo definitely has the potential of being a healer. And I think that if we think about this as the group, definitely she had been, probably this is not very, very like shown, or like shared, but I think that definitely she is the one that brings the group together, in the sense that when there's like a lot of like, I wouldn't say there's conflicts, but when there's misunderstandings, or when there's like everyone is so tired, is so exhausted, and is so under pressure, I think that she has the potential of being the healer of the group. Probably what she says, what she transmits, what she shows with her body language. She's very wise. She has this very calm nature, and she also has this confidence in herself, that it doesn't mean that she is naive. She's not naive. She definitely knows what's going on. It's just that she prefers sometimes to not get so intense, because we have a lot of strong personalities in Blackpink. So definitely she has a strong temper as well, but she decides to tone it down, for the sake of the group. She decides to be like the mediator, to be the one that brings everyone together, to be the one that accepts and listens to everyone's point of view. She doesn't have a favorite. She doesn't have like a favorite member. She just remains, like neutral. Definitely, she has her own opinions. But at the same time, she's like, okay, this is not the moment. She's like this very cool bomb of just relax, just don't engage, just breathe, just stop for a second. She's like the stability of the group. She's like a very stable person, but because she has this inner confidence, that she is also very, very hopeful. This is what I got from the beginning. um and I think that she tries to communicate that, despite of everything. So, despite of everything that is going on. So I think that she definitely is a beautiful soul. She's a beautiful person, inside and out. So yes, this year is going to be actually full of a lot of lessons, and yes, she's going to do well, because she has support. So, and she's also other people's support. So she's going to be great. Okay guys, this is all I have for her. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.